Ahoy, hoy, everyone. Welcome to this week's episode of the Disney Dining Show. I am your host, Craig Williams, and we're going to play another edition of Eat, Treat, or Trash. And this time we're looking at Disney's Animal Kingdom theme park. Joining me today on this dining show are the two remaining members of the DIS. At this point, we've got Erica Resnick.
Hi, friends.
And we've got Rhino.
Yummy, yummy.
Yummy, yummy. Great to see you here. You probably didn't watch our Tepanato review, Rhino, but
No.
The outro music that I put in, that it's like got this jazzy beat where it goes like do 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 do. I don't know why I had to do the whole thing.
Yeah,
I could have just told you that there was a jazzy outro, but then like I you know how you said yummy yummy during the outro. I didn't leave it in there. I dropped it at the end of the audio. So if you listened all the way through, it's like the music goes out and then random yummy yummy. So
I'm
a couple comments about it. Happy with it.
The new Simpsons like shh.
Yeah.
In the movie theater.
That's what it was. And you know what? I'm just going to leave it here. So I've got to make sure that I keep that audio forever just so we don't lose it. Or I just have to have you do it at the end of every episode. So that way I always get a nice good audio capture on it. We'll have to see. But I forgot what we're talking about this episode. I'm joking. We already said
Food.
Eat, treat, and trash. Making our way around the culinary adventures of Walt Disney World. That makes absolutely no sense. So why don't we make sense by talking to you about who sponsors this show? That's Dreams Unlimited Travel. If you like our content, which you don't, and you want to support us, which you don't, you should book a vacation through Dreams Unlimited Travel. It costs you no extra money on your Disney vacation, but you get the help of one of the awesome Dreams Unlimited Travel agents. So for a free no obligation quote, head over to dreamsunlimitedtravel.com today. Okay. This one is going to be tough because, as I've said now for the third time potentially, we're going to talk about Disney's Animal Kingdom. And if you read it in the title, then that's like 4 times, and description maybe 5 times. We don't have to get into that, but Animal Kingdom. This one's on the difficult side because there's not a lot of restaurants. And there's a lot of like kiosks and stuff. So we had to really whittle this down. So we're going to only be playing 3 rounds of Eat, Treat, or Trash. And so this is going to go very fast. But I do want to point out a couple of things. We've already gone over which restaurants we have not eaten at. We did that on last week's studio show, 2 weeks ago studio show.
Never have I ever eaten at this Disney World restaurant.
Yes, that is the correct one, Rhino. And yeah, we really went over which ones we haven't eaten at, so we're not going to stick to that way too long in this one. And, the feedback was received loud and clear on that. We really phoned it in talking about which restaurants we haven't been to, but hey, I stand by it. I felt like we needed to clear the air of, not everyone here is an expert at every single thing. We all have our own little pockets of expertise. That aside, if you don't remember how this game is played, we have to take restaurants that I'm going to pre-select and put in categories, and one of them has to go in the eat section. That is I would eat here every day of my life. I'm like, I want to marry this restaurant. I love it that much. I want to be with it nonstop. You can put one in the treat section, which is, ooh, this is good. It could be expensive, so I only want to treat myself every now and then. Or it's indulgent, so it's not like an everyday thing, but I want to treat myself. Or the trash section, which can be, this restaurant is absolute garbage. Stay away from it. Or it can be as simple of, you know what, of the other 2 choices are more appealing to me, so I would rather stick with those. And unfortunately, one has to go in trash. There's no saving. It can't be eat, treat, or double treat. That's way too positive.
I don't know why in my head everything you've said sounds like you are Oogie Boogie and The Nightmare Before Christmas. It'll be double trash.
Well,
you must be double dead.
Treat.
Sorry.
But I take that as a compliment. But yeah, so something has to fall in there. And you know what? It might be a restaurant that people have not eaten at before. It also might be a restaurant that people have eaten at. And it's like, no, I don't like that one. I like the look of this menu better. I just haven't been fortunate enough to ever dine there. And you know what? If they want to give their justification, that's okay. But I've now spent way too long justifying why we're doing this. At this point, we could have just went out and ate at those restaurants, and then there wouldn't be any more questions. So let's go ahead and jump into it because Rhino's jaw is on the floor, so that means there's something else he wants to talk about right now rather than Disney dining, and he and I will do that right after the show. I already know. I know everything. So we're going to start with quick service, and I think we're going to start with the, I'll say the easy category because it's some of the most boring quick service restaurants at Animal Kingdom to some people. Other people might not find them so boring, but we have Restaurantosaurus, we have Pizzafari, and we have Flame Tree Barbecue. One you have to eat at, one to treat yourself to, another one you have to trash. The choice is yours.
Okay, I think I know.
Okay.
I would eat at, I think I'm going with Restaurantosaurus, only because historically, this is the place where I will often end up. It's the former McDonald's location back in the day, if you remember. But I feel like it's the kind of like when I went there with like friends or family or whatever, it seems like it's always the safest bet for everybody, you know, and every now and then it's got a cool, unique item, but I just find myself gravitating over there, not to mention the fact that it's got a little bit of a lounge on the back with some of the best drinks you can get on property with a bartender back there who is extremely friendly and talented and chatty and great. So visit him. But so I'm going with the eat there. And
which I do want to point out, too, to your statement that there's usually something special. This also is, marketed as Home to Impossible brand foods.
Oh, yes.
So that is part of it. Like right now, and I think it's been for the longest time now, their plant-based item is the Impossible Spicy Southwestern Burger.
Yes, I do. So, I do actually enjoy that.
But
yesterday,
honestly,
it was
the menu
good.
looks... You ate it yesterday, and it was good?
Yes.
Wow.
This just in.
Breaking news. Breaking news, everyone. And wow, there's also a spicy Asian chicken sandwich on the menu right now.
Ooh.
That sounds good. Crispy fried chicken breast. Panda would be happy. Oh, he's no longer with us. Korean
he is still alive on planet Earth.
Spicy pickles, pickled red onions. Yeah, I can't insinuate that anymore about past team members. Sorry, Steve.
Yeah. Who did message me this weekend, so I can confirm. He messaged me yesterday, alive and well.
Good.
Erica was eating chicken sandwiches. I was chatting with Steve Porter.
No, she was eating spicy Southwestern.
I'm wishing I was eating that chicken sandwich.
You wishing on a star.
Wishing on a chicken sandwich.
Okay. Sorry, I interrupted you there. Just thought that was pertinent information.
It is pertinent information because guess what? I've got an Animal Kingdom reservation this week, and now that I'm talking about it, I kind of want to go there again. So that's a definite eat for me. I think my treat is Flame Tree Barbecue. I know that people speak very highly of it. I once cut the inside of my mouth open on an crouton when I first started working for the DIS, and it kind of literally put a bad taste in my mouth. So I'm always a little like, I don't know, but I feel like the menu there changes, and so it mixes it up. But I'm also not one to go to a barbecue place. Like those in general for me are the treat yourself sort of places. Are you looking at the menu for it right now?
I mean, it's the same menu. It's been forever.
Okay.
Ribs, chicken.
They did have an Impossible sausage on there, I think.
They still do right now.
Okay.
The Hot Link Smokehouse Sandwich.
And
Yeah.
I can confirm it's good.
She also ate that yesterday.
Not yesterday.
Okay.
Like a few weeks ago.
Erica just ate all the...
Slow down.
Yeah.
Slow down.
I'm worried about your heart. And I enjoy that. So I do feel like it's more of a treat for me. And so I'm gonna trash the Pizzafari because I know there's got to be a pizza place everywhere, and I haven't been there in like forever. So that's on me. I mean, maybe I'll have to go just because of this episode, but I feel like it's just the safest, standardist, most like whatever, and that's not for me. That's not how I eat when I go to the park. So I'm trashing it.
Okay. Erica?
We have the same exact list for the same exact reasons.
Perfect.
I love that lounge at the back of
Oh,
Restaurantosaurus.
me too.
It is such a vibe. It's such a good time. And like I said, I had that plant-based option yesterday, and it was really good. I really enjoyed it. I do miss... I don't think I saw it. They used to have like a toppings bar there too.
Oh, yeah.
Right now, not a thing.
No more.
But they have so much seating available. Yeah. COVID got rid of the bar.
Took our pickles and our lettuce
and our tomatoes.
and our tomatoes and our onions. Jeez.
But there's so much seating inside that area. And so I just think it's a really good spot. It's a very chill spot. My reasoning for Flame Tree, have always loved Flame Tree. I just like that you can sit out by the river and now you can watch the flotillas pass by. The food always smells good when you're passing it. So for me, when, I want like a little pick me up and I'm at Animal Kingdom, I'll stop there for a treat. I grew up eating at Pizzafari every trip, and I actually have like traditions of going to Pizzafari with my best friend. So it's not that I hate the place. It's just out of these three, I'd rather go to those other two than immediately go to Pizzafari.
I can't disagree with you. My list is just slightly different from both of yours. I'm obviously putting Pizzafari as my trash. That being said, they do have the chicken parm sandwich that's there. And I'm sorry, I'm going into my my old detective role.
Where's that chicken parm, see?
Yeah, where is it, see? Give it to me, you see? I had that. It's been years still since I've had that. I think that was like 2021. December 2021 that I potentially had it the last time, and it's not a bad sandwich. So it's the best thing that you could get, in my opinion, at another version of Pizza Rizzo. So it's not bad, but it's still at the bottom. And obviously, what I would flip, I would do Flame Tree Barbecue as my eat, because I could eat barbecue every single day of my life. And I feel like this is barbecue made for the masses. Here specifically, it's to me, it doesn't quite match the level of what you would get at Regal Eagle or Polite Pig at Disney Springs. But honestly, it's not that bad. Like, I kind of wrote it off for the longest time. Like, oh, it's all just baked barbecue essentially. And then the last time I went there, I was like, oh no, I was sleeping on this. And the baked macaroni and cheese with pulled pork is always a winner there, and it's decent meat. So it's not. Listen. It's not great barbecue. If you live in Texas or another big barbecue city, Kansas City, I know you're not going to like it, but not everyone's from there. And some people are a little bit more basic with their barbecue. And I feel like it's good for that. And Restaurantosaurus, honestly, I'd just say treat myself, because the main thing I would probably get there over and over would be the Impossible Burger. Maybe that spicy Asian chicken sandwich, but the rest of the Disney burgers and footlong hot dogs, I don't want that. So I'll put that.
You don't want a foot-long hot dog?
Not every day.
Not every day. Okay.
Not every day. I can't eat that every day, but I could eat this one as a treat every now and then. And that's my justification. That's my reasoning. Okay. You deal with it. Good day. Okay.
I said good day.
I said good day.
See yourself out, see?
Gosh, you're getting me all angry here. Me angry.
Take that
okay,
button
we're
off.
moving on to our next 3 quick service restaurants. And this one might be a little bit easier, might be a little bit tougher. We'll have to wait and see here. Mm-hmm. We have Yak and Yeti Local Foods Cafe.
Is that the restaurant or the quick service?
Okay,
right. I just ate there on Saturday. No, that was a week ago. Sorry.
That was a week ago Saturday. Close enough though. Satuli Canteen, and then Harambe Market. The choice is yours.
Okay.
Anyone? Okay.
I know.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I went to Yak and Yeti, and I got it was another. I feel like this is the food item of it's having its moment. Is the Korean fried chicken sandwiches, or at least that's what it claimed to be, but it was not. It was just a chicken patty, like a crispy chicken patty with like a little sauce on it. But it was okay. It was decent. That was Yak and Yeti. Here's the thing. I'm going to always eat at Satuli Canteen. Always. Because I still think it's like one of the best quick service locations. Easily at Animal Kingdom, but maybe on property, period. So that's my eat. And I think I thought I was confident going into this. The Harambe Market is just never open anymore. And I feel like their variety of choices is just never there. So I think that's why that's going to be a trash. And the Yak and Yeti, since I'm like never go there, that's going to be my treat. That's fair enough. I hate the outdoor seating over there though, because it's impossible to get a seat ever. So, yeah. But you know what? I'd give it another try.
I have long been vocal about how I am upset that Harambe Market really just went downhill. Not in terms of food quality, just when it first opened, every single station was something different, and it felt so unique and was such a great quick service restaurant to add to Africa. And now the menu is you have a ribs and chicken bowl, you have a ribs bowl, you have a chicken bowl. And these are like, I would say they're closest to saying like a Chipotle style bowl. It's the cilantro rice and some mixed greens and salsa on there, so it gives that it gives that same kind of vibe, and it's not bad, but it's just like, oh, you have that, or you have a salad, and that's it. That's so like essentially, if you do the combo, or you do a salad, like you've gone through everything that they have to offer there. It's kind of disappointing for that. They do have a hot link, another plant-based hot link, so keep that in mind too. I don't want to. Sorry.
No, I was going to say I don't think you have it on your list because the last time I even remember being over there was like when we ate at that window. The I can't remember what the window's called. That's in Africa. That's next to the bar. Yeah. That's before you get over to the safari.
Kasuri?
Yeah, I think
Kusafiri.
And which always was like a breakfast food, like a pastry option, but they started doing like there's like 3 items on there, and one of them was like a flatbread. And I checked the other day; they're still doing it.
Yeah, we did the hand pies.
They have
the
an empanada. Yeah, those are good.
And they were very good. And I was like, you know what? If Harambe Market does nothing else, it at least has seating. So I was like, but it's a bummer because I always try to go over there and I'm like, oh, I'm going to go to Harambe Market. And it's like,
and what I was going to say too with that is the reason why we haven't done Harambe Market isn't even because it wasn't open. It's because back when we used to have the Disney Dining channel and we were trying to pump out 3 dining reviews a week, I was looking for whatever I could get, and usually restaurants that had limited menus, so that way you could order like one thing and be like, okay, I got a wide swath of the menu. So I know I did Harambe Market for that, so I could get the ribs and chicken combo, and then we don't really have to go back.
To it. Yeah.
So for me, it has to go in the trash for that too, just because there's not enough variety there. The food is solid. It's not a trash in terms of don't eat there. It's not great.
No.
If you want that combo, go there. It's just the least appealing to me of the other two because
boring.
Yeah, I've always been a fan of the quick service for Yak and Yeti more than the actual restaurant itself. The honey sesame chicken never really disappoints. You've sold me now on this Korean fried chicken sandwich to want to try it. It's never steered me wrong. And so I would definitely treat myself to here every now and then, much as you said, but there is no doubt about it. Satuli Canteen is the best quick service at Animal Kingdom.
Yes.
You're going to eat there every single day
Yep.
because you can just constantly be eating something different.
Yep.
It has different bowl combinations, and then get those cheeseburger pods every once in a while. It's just, it's easy. And then give me a green beer on top of it too.
I don't know.
Day.
That day I ate at Yak and Yeti. Oh, no, it was a different day. But I had a green beer again recently. Wasn't good. It didn't. I don't know if I just had like an off one or something like that. No flavor to it at all. I was like, what happened?
I think your tummy probably wasn't accepting it in the right way.
Tummy.
No yummy.
No yummy.
Too bad.
Well, I have the same exact list.
Yeah. I figured.
Yeah. Harambe's Market like never really appealed to me. The food smells delicious. I know people who love it. So like you said, I'm not trashing the place as a whole. It's just something that it doesn't really appeal to me at all. I do love going to the Yakinity quick serve. So that would be my treat 100%. But Satuli Canteen has always, since day one it opened, has been my favorite place to eat at Animal Kingdom. Hands down.
Yeah.
So I could eat that every day.
I know. It's like bagel bites.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. No, goldfish. That's what I was thinking. I was trying to think of what the theme song was. I love fishes because they're so delicious. Got goldfishes. I could eat them every day. And my mom says that's okay. Listen, I'm starting to think that my parents did not raise me and that I truly was raised by a television and commercials. Because you're Flintstone kids. Keeps children strong and growing.
Oh my God, I don't remember that either.
Yeah,
but I used to have Flintstone vitamins every day.
To be fair, Erica, you weren't alive.
Yeah.
Most of these jingles were still on TV.
The best part of waking up.
I know that
Okay,
one.
I was like, come on.
That transcends time.
It's like Kit Kat. Break me off a piece of that. What? How does it go? Break me off. I can't.
Someone look it up.
Cat food bar.
I know we have some office
oh my
fans
God!
out there.
And
They'll pick up on it,
I was
don't
just
worry.
gonna. I hate making a joke like that because you know the comments are gonna be filled to be like, "How did this idiot forget Kit Kats?"
Yet you started by saying like the Kit Kat.
Yeah, okay, well,
so
I've proven them right about being an idiot. Then
there we go. There we go. Okay, let's wrap up this episode with our final 3. We have finally made it to the table service ones. Yes, we're skipping the little kiosks and small windows. I know you want us to put 8 Spoon Cafe up against that other one, but
I just want to go to them, and they never seem to be open while I'm in the park at the same time.
You have to go in the morning.
They were. You know what? That day I went on Animal Kingdom Day. Not Animal Kingdom Day. I mean, it was Animal Kingdom Day.
That day I went to Animal Kingdom.
I celebrated.
Yeah.
It was Earth Day, and they were all open. But I've heard like there's good stuff, because we were going to do a whole thing about like mac and cheese there at one time.
The street tacos are really good at the one that's nearby.
I saw the street taco sign, and I was like, God,
they're so good.
Yeah.
I don't think I had the street tacos one. I definitely went for. I think it was 8 Spoon that had the pulled pork on the
mac and cheese
donut.
Oh,
it was on a
donut.
Yes, it was there because you had the option to get the pulled pork on the mac and cheese, or you got it on a glazed donut. And how they do burgers, but I was like, that's the first time I've had pork on the donut instead of just a burger. I liked it. I recommended it.
That sounds
if
really
I remember.
good.
Yeah, you can't eat it.
Yeah, sorry. I was about to be like, we should go and like get something from all the things. And I'm like, but Erica could just stare at us.
I can get the tacos.
Well, we found something for you. So thanks us. Thanks us. We're the real heroes here, not the woman at the table. That's for sure. Okay, those final 3 restaurants, table service at Animal Kingdom. We have Yak and Yeti. What? A quick service and a table service? You betcha. We already mentioned it.
And it's got a bar window, too.
Rhino doesn't know about that. He knows nothing about bars. I'll tell you that much.
I don't.
Then we have Tusker House. And then we have Tiffin's.
This one's actually a little tough.
Yeah. Well, I can go if you would like me to.
Yeah.
I am going,
Wait.
Okay.
I have a question to preface this.
Yes, ma'am.
If Tiffin's were to be trashed...
Sorry.
That's all right, honey. You call me whatever you want. Because apparently my new thing is calling people honey, and I hate it. But if we trash Tiffin's, does Nomads go down with it? Because it's technically like the same thing, right? Same building, but not the same experience.
No, it's 2 different experiences.
Okay.
I
just got to think
3 of us
about it.
Here.
Yeah.
We will vote about it right now. How do you vote?
I think
does Nomad go down?
I think it's a separate entity. So I think it wouldn't count.
I've always viewed it as a separate thing. So
I would also view it as a separate thing. So we're all in agreement here?
Aye. The ayes have it.
There we go. I'm glad that you're picking up now. Earlier in the day, you didn't pick up that I need that vocal confirmation of everything. I need to hear it.
It's the flight attendant.
For our safety and the safety of everyone else around us. So, yes, 2 separate things. So you can trash Tiffin's without trashing Nomad. Okay. But Nomad's not included in. There was nothing really to put it there. Because after you could have put it Nomad in. There. We could have technically we're leaving Rainforest Cafe, but you know what? Just because there's an entrance to get in, you got to go outside the park for it. So we're not going down that road. But
plus that'll show up at Disney Springs.
Yeah,
it's got 2 locations. It's cheating.
But we got to put that up against T-Rex. Oh man, that'll be a tough one.
Oh goodness
We'll
gracious.
see how that's gonna go.
Yeah, said the person who's never been to T-Rex.
Leave me alone. We haven't done that episode yet. Okay. Wait, did we do that one? No.
I think you told me that in confidence.
Yeah, I did. Okay, topless.
Confidence.
Okay, there we go. Okay, so I will go first, as I have not just talked enough. My eat every day is going to be Tiffin's.
Oh.
I'm going to eat that every day. You know what? It's expensive. I'm going to go broke, but it's the food that I would want to eat every single day. The menu to me just, it calls to me between the short ribs that they have, buttered chicken. This is the menu right now. Shrimp and grits. I think I've had the shrimp and grits there before too on a past visit and loved it. Bray spiced veal. Bray or bray? I always forget how to pronounce it. It's a specific spice, but there's just the menu is solid, and they've got great desserts there. There's a pork belly appetizer, charred octopus. I've had that a couple times that I've eaten there. And they have plant-based tacos there right now.
Ooh.
Interesting. The point is, there's enough for me that I could eat this every single day. I wouldn't be able to retire, and that's okay. There's no point in retiring in this world anymore. That got dark. My treat would be Tusker House, and love me some Disney characters. The food here is really delicious. Again, African-inspired foods that are on the menu. I don't have self-control, so I would need to limit how many times I go to the all-you-can-eat buffet, all-you-care-to-enjoy buffet, because when I go to buffets, I tell myself I'm not going to enjoy as much as I care to, and then I overindulge. So
you know what's funny about that expression and the way you just worded it is I always think like the difference between all you care to enjoy versus all you care to eat. So like if you're somebody like, well, I'm full, but you know what? I'm going to go up there and I'm going to enjoy looking at all that food right now. And so somebody just like walks around, smiles at a cheesecake and moves on with their life. Is that what?
I get it.
Is that
Waves at the Mickey Waffle.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. And then finally for me, trash, it's going to be Yak and Yeti. And here's the thing. It has nothing to do with the quality. I've eaten here a bunch of times. I think it's solid. It's the least exciting to me because I really would rather do the quick service. It's a faster process. The menu is absolutely huge. And with Yak and Yeti too, I mean, again, very like Asian inspired restaurant with also, beyond just like Chinese dishes, but a lot of Chinese ones. I would definitely rather go here than China at Epcot. But speaking of what you have directly at Animal Kingdom, it's just the one that I overlook the most. And maybe I'm wrong for doing that, but I just, there's other places that I would rather go eat at. And you know what? I'm a bougie guy. I want my Tiffins. So that's mine.
Do they serve the drinks from Nomad Lounge at Tiffin's? Like, could you get a tempting tigress in there?
Oh, I'll be honest. I don't think I've ever ordered a cocktail while sitting there because usually I'm at Nomad waiting for a table to then sit at Tiffin's. So yeah, I'm kind of like that. With if there's a bar at a restaurant that I can get a drink at before, I'll usually actually plan to get there a little extra early, have the drink at the bar, and then go sit down. So I don't think I've ever had firsthand experience. And then once I've sat down, if I've ever ordered anything, it was wine. Which why not?
Bougie indeed.
Why not? So who would like to go? I made my piece on this.
I'll go.
Okay, Erica, you're up.
So I would do Tusker House for my eat because I love characters. I love character dining. It's not one that I've done, but I've heard nothing but amazing things about Tusker House. So that would be my eat for sure.
Okay.
My treat would have to be Tiffin's. It just looks very... Every time I look at the menu and I pass by the actual location, it just looks very inviting. And I feel like that is somewhere I would treat myself to, or like go on a date or treat my family to. Feels like something special. And then I would have to trash Yak and Yeti, which kind of breaks my heart because I do love that restaurant. But out of those three, I feel like I would want to put the energy into the other two rather than always going back to Yak and Yeti. I just think it's repetitive sometimes there.
I also feel like I've answered a question too. You can order all the drinks from a lot of the drinks at Tiffin's.
I figured.
So that's important when I factor in my decision, I think. So
yeah, that could end up being your eat too, couldn't it?
Yep. That's the scary part now. Yeah. Listening to the two of you, your reasonings here, this is why we have conversations, I guess.
Yep. True.
Do you want me to go now?
Well, unless Erica has anything else to say. It felt like she wrapped it up.
Yeah, I thought she was done. That's right.
That was it.
Okay. Ryan?
Wait, so Tiffin's, Yak and Yeti, and
Tusker House.
Tusker House, yes. No, I know. I'm just
your old stomping ground with Steve Porter.
Steve Porter. Okay, I've been to Tusker House once. It was with that wonderful little cherub Steve Porter, and you know what? We had a blast, and the food was delicious. But that is an expensive experience. I think it was something like $80 a person or something. I can't remember. I don't want to quote.
I've got the menu up right here. Let me see what it is right now. Right now, it is $59 per adult plus tax and gratuity.
Plus tax and gratuity. Yeah. So I think that was after everything.
Yeah, you're definitely getting up above $70 on.
Yeah. Okay. So. And so like that's expensive. That's an expensive meal. You know, I think prepared to trash Tiffin's, because I was like, well, I've been here, and it's nothing against the food or anything like that or whatever, but I was like, I never go, really. I've been, but I never go. And I'm like, but now you read the menu. I was like, yeah, that butter chicken. And now I'm thinking, well, I can go and get Tempting Tigress, which is the best drink on Disney, mixed drink on Disney property, one of the more original ones, and it is like worth every dollar that you pay for this drink. It is so good. And I can have that. I would drink one of those every day of the week. So I think I'm going to eat at Tiffin's, which was originally going to be trash. I think the treat is Tusker House because the food was too good. And the character interactions we did have were excellent too.
And you said it was expensive.
And it was very expensive. So that's why it's a treat. And I think I'm going to try Shack and Yeti, which is terrible because like I actually finally went in there not too long ago too, where I didn't know there was a bar inside that you can go sit at. It was a very small bar. It's only like 8 chairs maybe at the most. But I ordered ahi tuna nachos with a friend, I had a drink, and I was just like, it was a good experience, and the ahi tuna nachos were so good. But yeah, this is a real Sophie's choice over here. But I'm going Yak and Yeti. Yak and Yeti trashing it. Sorry, baby.
Choosing it between your 2 kids and choosing between Yak and Yeti or Tiffin's.
Yeah. I'd be a great parent.
I mean, it seemed to work out for Meryl Streep.
Yeah. I think so. She was that's like from Mamma Mia, right?
Yeah, I only know her from that movie.
Mamma Mia, Here the Kids Go Again.
I'm not aware of that.
Oh, okay.
So
I'm just
if she continued working after Sophie's Choice, that's on me.
Big news though. There's talks of a third Mamma Mia being made, so I'm breaking it. I'm breaking the movie news here. Never
heard. Is that what was on your phone earlier? Now that
no, that's not why I gasped. No, I gasped because there was a beer list that I saw. Sorry.
Yeah, that's what I figured. You were thinking about everything else but being
here.
Well,
I went to pull the menu of the food up and got distracted about what I hope to do after we're done recording.
Yeah. Well, with that being said, we are at the end of this one. Again, there wasn't a lot to go over. I think we still talked ridiculously long for how little there was to talk about. But I hope you actually did enjoy it. Remember, this is just a fun game. Play along with us. Let us know in the comments for each of them what you actually would choose to put in the category. Choose one of the categories and let us know your feedback on it. Like, just have fun. It's okay to play games every now and then. The world is kind of awful a lot of the times. Let's take the moments where we don't have to take everything so seriously. Just have a little bit of fun with it. That's my opinion. That's my recommendation. As I say, as soon as we're finished with this, I'm going to start cursing and be very angry. But we'll save that for later. That's a different thing for here. Not related to this.
That's for the outside.
Yeah, that's for the outside world. Okay. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen and watch this. If you did enjoy it and you want to support us more, book a vacation through Dreams Unlimited Travel. Get a free no obligation quote today at dreamsunlimitedtravel.com. Again, if you are watching this on YouTube, please hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and leave your lists in the comments section or just any other comments that you want to drop down there. And if you're listening, subscribe wherever you listen to podcasts. And if it's a place where you can leave a rating and review, do it. What's stopping you? I don't know. Do it. Okay, that's going to do it for this week's episode of the Disney Dining Show. We'll see you again real soon with another one. Take care. Bye-bye. Stay hungry.
Yummy, yummy.